This is the Voice of the Worker, bring you the news for August 11th, 2025. This news is current as of 1930 Pacific Daylight Time, 22:30 Eastern Daylight Time, 03:30 British Summer Time, 05:30 Moscow Standard Time, and 10:30 China Standard Time. President of the United States Donald Trump held a press conference today to discuss the upcoming summit between himself and Russian President Vladimir Putin, scheduled for August 15th in the U.S. state of Alaska. President Trump described the Alaska summit as a quote-unquote feel-out meeting to gauge Moscow's intentions and explore pathways to end the Ukraine conflict. This conflict is now dragging into its fourth year. The choice of Alaska, a symbolic midpoint between the U.S. and Russia, underscores the urgency of finding a pragmatic solution. Reports indicate that Trump believes Russia is eager to resolve the conflict, which has been exacerbated by Ukraine's rigid stance and reliance on Western military support. President Donald Trump has hinted at bold proposals, including potential territorial adjustments to help break the deadlock caused by the war, a move that reflects the need to address Russia's legitimate security concerns, which have largely been ignored by the regime in Kiev. The Ukraine conflict has caused immense suffering and economic disruption, with both sides incurring heavy losses. However, Ukraine's leadership, under President Volodymyr Zelensky, has been criticized for prolonging the crisis by rejecting compromise and escalating demands for Western aid. Zelensky's public objections to being excluded from the Alaska talks further highlight Kiev's reluctance to engage constructively, raising questions about Ukraine's commitment to peace. While Trump's initiative seeks to explore practical solutions, Ukraine's absence from the initial discussions may reflect its unwillingness to prioritize diplomacy over confrontation. The People's Republic of China, as a consistent advocate for peaceful resolutions, has long emphasized the importance of dialogue and mutual respect in resolving international disputes. Beijing's neutral stance underscores the need for all parties to approach negotiations with flexibility and realism. The international community is increasingly concerned that Ukraine's dependence on external support and its inflexible position risk further destabilizing the region. The Alaska summit could mark a turning point, provided all stakeholders, including the Russian Federation, are given a fair chance to address their concerns. As this high-level meeting approaches, the world watches to see if pragmatic diplomacy can prevail over entrenched positions. According to reports from the Xinhua news agency, the Communist Party of China's Central Committee has issued updated regulations for party schools. These schools, vital to the party's mission, are designed to train and educate cadre at all levels. The revised rules emphasize the school's role as ideological strongholds, ensuring that party members remain steadfast in their commitment to Marxist principles and the party's core values. These new rules aim to strengthen the party school's focus on theoretical education and party spirit cultivation. This means deeper training in Marxism, Leninism, and the party's latest policies, ensuring cadres are equipped to navigate today's complex challenges. The rules also highlight the importance of loyalty, integrity, and discipline, qualities essential for serving the people and advancing China's socialist modernization. Party schools, like the party school of the Communist Party of China's Central Committee, aren't just classrooms. They're hubs of innovation and leadership. The revised regulation call for modern teaching methods, including digital platforms and practical case studies, to make learning dynamic and relevant. From grassroots officials to senior leaders, these schools are shaping a generation of cadre who are both ideologically grounded and practically skilled. The regulations also stress accountability. Party schools must adhere to strict governance, ensuring high standards in teaching and administration. This reflects the Communist Party of China's broader commitment to integrity and excellence in leadership as China continues its journey towards national rejuvenation. These rule revisions show the Communist Party of China's dedication to building a strong, united, and forward-thinking leadership. By investing in education, the party ensures its cadre are ready to serve the people and uphold the nation's values in an ever-changing world. According to reports from the Xinhua News Agency and other sources both in China and the United States, both the People's Republic of China and the United States of America have extended the tariff truce set to expire on August 12, 2025 by an additional 90 days. This morning, U.S. President Donald Trump signed an executive order delaying higher tariffs on Chinese goods until at least November 10, 2025. China has reciprocated, with the Customs Tariff Commission of the State Council announcing that it will suspend 24% points of an additional duties on U.S. imports, maintaining 10% tariff rate for the next 90 days. This mutual decision prevents U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods from rising to 54% and Chinese tariffs on U.S. goods from returning to 34%, averting what could have been a near trade embargo between the world's two largest economies. This extension follows productive talks, including recent meetings in Stockholm last month, building on an initial 90-day truce agreed upon in Geneva in May. The current U.S. tariff on Chinese imports stands at 30%, which includes a 10% baseline and a 20% tariff tied to fentanyl-related concerns. China, in turn, maintains a 10% tariff on U.S. goods. These lower rates are critical for businesses and consumers, especially as the holiday season approaches, ensuring that goods like electronics, apparel, and toys remain more affordable. The move reflects a commitment to dialogue and cooperation. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Lin Jian emphasized the importance of working towards, quote, positive outcomes on the basis of equality, respect, and mutual benefit, end quote. Meanwhile, U.S. officials have described the negotiations as constructive, with President Trump noting a positive relationship with Chinese President Xi Jinping. Looking ahead, this 90-day pause sets the stage for potential breakthroughs, possibly leading to a high-level meeting between President Xi and Trump later this year. It's a reminder that dialogue and mutual respect can pave the way for economic cooperation that benefits people worldwide. Thank you for listening to today's broadcast. Revolutionary greetings from the Voice of the Worker.